I'm holding here something very dear. I would almost say it's the best birthday present. This letter and this beautiful swan card. I'm going to read it, and it's going to give you an intimate look into my life, my struggles, and my comeback. And it's a friend who's not online, and it's through her eyes, and definitely shared the most with her than anyone since like the early 2000s. And so what's wonderful is it's like kind of a christening for a spirit name that came to me. What, I guess March now. We're already in May. I just had my birthday. Oh my goodness. For a beautiful, shining white swan woman. Much love, Gail. And she writes, "It was great to hear your voice the other day, if only for a few minutes. I know you're keeping safe and well, and I trust your family members are as well. After our call, I was thinking about how very different life is for you now compared to a year ago, and how wonderful it is you have peace and safety and a beautiful space all of your own for the first time in your life. We all have different dreams, heart's desires, right? Mine was to have a place all of my own. And so I did document as honestly and vulnerably last year what I was going through. And so most of you know my dream came true in November. Spirit is truly blessing you. You came through such a difficult time, and having done the deep work needed to heal, you have emerged so much stronger. And all the while, you continued in your service to the goddess with your dedication to the souls, the swans, and fairies, and the people who look to you for your wisdom and light and love. You can be so very proud of yourself for the growth work you have done, and Spirit has rewarded you with a sanctuary to call your own, and a renewed relationship with your beloved granddaughter Caitlin and with Kim. And Kim is my daughter. It is heartwarming to know you have found the serenity and the time and the space to continue your healing journey, which you so deserve, and to hear the gratitude, joy, and relief in your voice for being where you are today, where your hard work and commitment to yourself has brought you after a very challenging and long journey. You've always stayed true to Spirit and the goddess, and always answered the call, even under stressful conditions in the extreme. Incredible, she writes with exclamation marks. See, what a lot of people don't know is I came here to serve the lady, and she's brought me into some crazy places like the golfing world, right? Like, just even think of the acronym, Gentlemen Only, Ladies Forbidden. And I'm writing a book. I wrote a book about becoming a golf goddess. And it's through yoga. And the main one was yoga for golf. But anyways, I've let that go, but it brought me to a magical path. And then I've been focusing on the magical path. I don't know if you can see this light here. It's like a blue, my aura showing up. That's so awesome. These are the rewarding years. Okay, that went away. And now Spirit has answered your prayers, and you can finally rest. You can finally, no, let me say that again. And now Spirit has answered your prayers, and you can finally truly rest in the loving embrace of the Goddess and your soul. You have such a beautiful heart, and you've always kept it strong in service to the greater good and Mother Earth's and Spirit's higher plan. Even through times of much opposition from others around you, it can be a very alone journey. But you stay true to yourself, your heart, and your values, and that has seen you through many tests and trials. Oh, you're passing with flying, glorious colors, with your heart more open and stronger and loving than ever. And isn't that what the great work is all about? I'm glad our paths connected those many years ago. And I'm so grateful for our friendship. You are a gift. And I look forward to sharing more of the miracles and magic that bless our lives. As we move ourselves onwards and upwards ever, as Edgar Casey was so fond of saying. And then there's it was long. It was like 6 pages. And then but she ends she was doing like journaling, and she says I titled one image of a beautiful fairy on a yellow rose, one of Margarit's beautiful friends. Thought you might like that. I'll have to show you one day. Looking forward to seeing your new home when the time is right. In the meantime, take extra special care. Big love, as you love to say. Gales and the pets. And then the card she got, we both know the artist. Rosalind's card in February, after Swan came to her in a journey. I think I shared that with you. I've had it on my altar since, and now it will have a new home in your home with you. Enjoy. And when I first read it, I was just bawling my eyes out to be seen. You know, to stay true to myself. And part of that is, you know, my true nature, which is love's nature. Maybe it's because I'm a Taurus. It's just natural, right? Venus. So I'm honored to share this with you. It's going to go into the Patreon under Wild Women. And, you know, I've been writing stories over there about heroes. You know, Mr. Soul and Mrs. Soul, Harry Lunson, the swans themselves, my inner circle that have been with me on Patreon for a couple years. And then this just really, brought it to myself. I found the hero within me. And we're at the time now where, keeping magic alive, and it has to go underground. It's kind of funny, All these years I've been offering how to awaken magic. The swans come that, it was a sign to really love myself, and then I matured into my swan last year. Well, it's always an ongoing journey, right? It's frustrating, though, waiting for others, and how much humans have broken my heart, and the swans been helping me heal, mend, and beauty itself, nature itself. Okay, so by now you've already seen the videos that I am playing over on that platform called Patreon, where you can get tips and you are appreciated for your content. For me, it's been a double-edged sword. But now I'm asking with this new campaign, $1 for beauty. It doesn't even have to be spiritual tips. Right? Because serving spirit, when I serve spirits as a bartender, I'd get more than $1. But if it was a beer, and that's where I, was the quickest return, here you go, here's $1. So here's videos, I'll receive. Here's a beautiful picture, swan or nature or otherwise, I'll receive. And then how I'm living, and been living out loud for a long time, but it's starting to get censored. So another reason, the content's mine. I'm not blasting it all over Facebook anymore. And the videos, well, people are going to get creative. So yeah, there's a bunch of tiers that are now memberships. Become a member. I think there's 7 different ones you can contribute to. So if a woman who, has been the entrepreneurial spirit, was a yoga teacher, had the first yoga studio in Orangeville, continued to follow the goddess, writing a book and doing the healing and continuing get the yoga off the ground when I came back, and then I ended up getting sick, but continued to still contribute. Did 2 fundraisers for the swans, so now we have time, right? What's your excuse? If you can't lend helping hands, then your dollars will definitely lift me higher. Big love. You're here for a special reason, and the soul's giving me their book, I've turned it into a book, Return of the Wild. Gee, isn't that another mirror of the swans and I? But what's I gonna say about the souls? I don't know. Oh, the special reason, right? They help me see there's a special reason why I'm alive. Well, now we should be all looking at what's our reason to be alive. Freedom. Hippies had it right. Peace and love. Come find me. Patreon, Margarit Brigham. Bye.